Now in this verse, these three items are mentioned in terms of what are the obstacles. The first is amaya. Amaya means without reservation or unreserved. Means it is, when we do some service, we don't reserve ourselves. We do service wholeheartedly. An interesting analysis by that same devotee, Devkinandan Prabhu, from ISKCON Singapore, he was telling that when we have reservations, we have expectations. And he was giving a very beautiful example of train. He was saying that sometime when we go for, go to some place and then we have a ticket. If that ticket is a waiting ticket, it's not reserved ticket, then at that time we don't demand, अरे यही सीट मिलना चाहिए, ये सीट पे इतने लोग बैठ सकते हैं, इसको आधा क्यों ले लिया आपने? Sometimes we fight, right? Then he says that similarly, when we come to the devotional service and we have no reservation, that time we don't have any expectations. That time we serve wholeheartedly. I remember 2014-16, I was going for the bus party, and that time I didn't know that we have a system to book tickets in our admin office, train tickets. And somehow our department was very busy, so they couldn't pay attention to it. Then I had a waiting ticket. I was traveling with one IYS boy. And because we didn't have ticket, we had ticket, but it was a waiting ticket. So we sat next to toilet for the whole night. And, we went like that. It was a struggle somehow. But then we went, and after bus party came back to Mumbai, then I was told that, अरे ये तो ticket मिलता है इधर admin office में, उधर जाकर निकालना था ना. I didn't know. But because somehow I had to, go there, I adjusted everything. And I was sitting next to toilet, it was smelling and all mosquitoes over there, but still we were tolerating it. Why? Because there was no reservation, there was no expectation. So when we have reservation, there is an expectation, and because of expectation, if the expectation is not fulfilled, then there is a frustration. And because of frustration, there is, a mode of ignorance coming in. And because of that, then everything collapses. So that's why it is important that, we don't keep our, heart in a reserve mode. Because if we do it in the reserve mode, then we set conditions for the devotional service. We say that I want this facility, then only I will, do Aarti. So for example, if suppose we don't have backup devotee in the Aarti, just imagine. Then we may think, अरे अभी backup भी करना है. Then in our heart that one, reservation has come. Or for example, we dress sometimes the deities. If you don't have D&D, and after everything is done, we have to wind up everything. Then that, revolving in the mind, that okay, I have to do, decorating deity looks very, wonderful. But then after the post, deity services, if we can handle them with, gratitude that, wow, what a nice opportunity for me, then we are actually on the, track towards what this verse is saying. So therefore, this is the first point. And then second is, which mentioned in this verse is santataya. Santataya means without any gap or uninterrupted. Again, and these qualities are the qualities of pure devotees. We may not have uninterrupted devotional service, but for us it can be, a regular, every day. Suppose we chant 16 rounds every day. We have regular sadhana every day. That can be a standard for us, but for pure devotees, this is the standard, and we are eventually going to that, direction eventually. But the important point here is, when you have interruption, there is a gap. And because of that gap, just like, suppose in the ceiling there is a gap, then water will leak from there. Similarly, when we have gap, there is an opportunity for Maya to enter. Now therefore, if we analyze our life, many of the times, the entry of Maya is when we are little relaxed. When we are thinking that, आज तो बहुत हो गया भक्ति, let's relax. And then in that relaxed mode, it goes to such a different zone that sometimes it becomes so difficult to come back only. So therefore, we should not let the gap. And of course, this is a very high standard. It may not be possible for us to 24 hour, but this is what we are aiming gradually. And then third is anuvrittaya, favorable service. Prabhupada says in the purport that everybody is serving directly or indirectly. Some are serving favorably, some are serving unfavorably. And in one class, Jayadat Maharaj was saying that everything is Krishna, actually speaking. So everyone is serving Krishna only, actually. We think that we are serving, our family, society, this and that, but actually they are all part and parcels of Krishna. So we are actually serving Krishna only, but that is indirect service. So he says that for, if you want the real benefit, then you serve directly. And when we serve directly, then Krishna will favor us because we are serving him favorably. And once Krishna favors us, then we can move ahead. Now these three terms, they are very high standards for us. And sometimes we may think that now, what should I do? How should I go ahead? Such a high definition of the devotional service. Just like in the NOD also says, Anya Bilashada Shundam Jnana Karmadi Anavratam Anukulyana Krishnanu Shilanam Bhaktir Uttama. This is the Uttama Bhakti. So at our level, what we can do is, we can begin at whatever level we are. Not get, complex, inferiority complex that this is such a high, standard. I cannot maintain that. No issues. Just begin at whatever level you are.